guys, so this is my second attempt filming my March haul, and yes, it is mid-June. The first time I filmed it, I had some makeup malfunction issues. My eyeliner was like running and I wasn't happy with it, so I decided to refilm. So if I sound like I'm rushing through it or I don't know, but hopefully it comes out okay because I don't think I have it in me to film this for a third time. So without further ado, I placed an order through Beauty Brands, and I finally got the Tartelette 2 palette, and I've used this once, and I liked how my look came out with it, surprisingly. I think I was mostly kind of suckered into the packaging, and I did see some really nice looks on Instagram also. I'm not, this plastic packaging though, I'm not a huge fan of. It just feels kind of cheap to me, and I don't like that it's a clasp. I would much rather have it be a plastic closure, but it's nice and shiny. The shades are printed on the palette, so, and the mirror is also nice, how it says Tartelette in bloom on it. So on the whole, I'm happy I have it. This was 25% off through Beauty Brands. I think they were running some sort of sale or something, so I only paid around $34 for it, so definitely happy to get it at a lower price. I don't think I would have paid full price for it. I also got the TIGI Catwalk Fashionista Violet shampoo and conditioner, and basically this is like a toning product like a lot of brands have. I've used the Alterna purple shampoo and I don't feel like it did a lot. So I'm curious if this one makes more of a difference, or combining it with a purple conditioner does anything. I've never tried a purple conditioner before. So I also find it interesting that these were both around the same price. They were both around $13 on sale. They were doing, I think, 30% off of hair products. So the shampoo is 10.14 fluid ounce or 300 milliliters. And the Fashionista is, or the conditioner is 8.45 fluid ounce or 250 milliliters. So I just find that curious because most people use, I think, more conditioner than they do shampoo. It also has, I think, the same sort of opening as the Alterna. So you just twist it and a hole, I guess, opens up, and that's where you dispense the product through. Alright, so from Amazon, they were running some sort of deal where you got a $25 credit if you purchased $50 in their luxury beauty department, and this $25 credit could be used, I think, across Amazon. They've done some other sort of specials where they have like beauty boxes, but the money you spend towards the box you get a credit for, but it can only be used in that, on those specific brands or something. But this was just a generic credit. So I got these hair clips, and they're called T-Rex hair clips. There's 4 of them, and these were $14. So they're just the, you know, kind of sectioning hair clips. So I didn't have any of this style, so I thought I would try them out. It was one of those, I think this was maybe the last item I placed in my cart to kind of reach that $50 limit. So I also got the Essie Fill the Gap nail treatment. I use this as a base coat, formulated with Nutri-Keratin bamboo extract. It helps recreate smoothness crucial to youthful looking nails. Stronger feeling and hydrated nails helps prevent brittleness and breakage. Visibly sculpts and plumps nail base for younger looking nails. It says you can use it with or without nail color. Apply 1 coat as a base. For added plumpness, fill the gap with rich feeling base coat. I had an older Essie that I thought was this exact same product, but it might have been slightly different. But anyway, I've been using it as a base coat and I've been happy with it. It does impart kind of a slight, I guess, milkiness to your nails. So it's not completely clear if you're looking for that, but I've been happy with it. And then finally from that Amazon order, I got the Sarah Happ 10-year anniversary vanilla bean gift set, and it came with this nice little bow around it. So this has a lip scrub and a lip slip, really pretty rose gold packaging. And I've had this scrub before. I think I had the peppermint flavor from like a Haute Look order or something. So it has sucrose, petrolatum, kind of what you would expect. But it's just a really coarse scrub. Smells like vanilla. The one I had before, I think, like I said, was peppermint, and peppermint oil is something I'm trying to avoid in lip products these days. So was happy to get a different variety. And then the one lip slip I'm almost out of. I've used before. I keep this in my bathroom drawer, I guess, and apply it sort of after I brush my teeth. And it's a really milky kind of color. It doesn't impart a lot of color. It has kind of a sparkle sheen to it. But it's just, it feels really nice and moisturizing. It's a bit thicker maybe, but I wouldn't apply this sort of on the go, but I really like it to use at home. Alright, so that was the Sarah Happ, and that was $35 I think for both of these, so not too bad considering I think what like Nordstrom charges. Alright, from Makeup Geek I got the Manny MUA Palette, and I think I ordered this in March. I think I might have gotten it maybe in April. I don't know. I was on the waiting list for a while, but I think now it's more readily available. So I haven't used this yet. I was kind of glad I didn't get one of the signed ones. I think some were just randomly signed, but I think it looks really kind of nice. It has this rose gold Art Deco print to it. I'm sure you've seen tons of tutorials. I really like the Makeup Geek foiled formula, so I was excited about there being one of those in there. I have the, I think, In the Spotlight foiled shadow on my lids now. And there were just some other shades in here. I think like Frappe and Beaches and Cream I didn't have already, so I just thought it was a nice little palette. And I'm glad that I like Manny. I watch his channel, but I'm not like a maniac, I guess. So I'm glad that, you know, they kept the actual palette very sleek and elegant, and the box is more of his kind of design to it or whatever. And I kept the box that it came in because, first of all, I wanted to say that I love how they use these stickers on their packages. I like the sticker. I think you could actually purchase them for like 50 cents or something. But it came in this little just black cardboard box, and then it had these like basically styrofoam bits that were holding it like so. So it was like the most secure, well-packaged palette I'd ever seen, really. So I don't think there was any chance that this was going to get broken. So really impressed by their packaging. When I purchased the palette, I was a little annoyed because they generated so much hype because they'd sent so many advanced palettes or PR palettes to prominent YouTubers, and there were a lot of tutorials and whatever. So that being said, you know, they generated a lot of hype, but I think they did a really good job handling the amount of traffic and maintaining communication with their customers. So you know, I think I'll give props to Makeup Geek for that. And, you know, eventually I got my palette, and I'm sure anyone who wants a palette now is able to get one. So, anyway, happy to have that and play with it. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Sephora. Alright, so from Sephora I got the Gimme Some Nudes kit, and I'm not sure whether this is in stock at the moment. It's kind of come back and forth, in and out of stock. But this was $28, and I was, I guess, mainly interested in, first of all, the shape of the package is adorable. I didn't get the earlier one that they did, but I was pretty excited to pick this up. Anyway, I wanted to try the Marc Jacobs, the Palette Liner Longwear Lip Pencil in Primrose. So this came in it, just kind of like a deluxe size, so I've enjoyed using that. And then, as I'm sure you've seen, let me see, it has a NARS lipstick in Dolce Vita. I think this one's full size. The Tarte lip paint in Namaste, I think, if I remember. Anyway, doesn't really matter. And then a Laura Mercier lipstick and a Nude Sticks in Whisper lip and cheek pencil. So anyway, I'm not like a huge nude lip fanatic. Like, as you can see, I do like a good bright fuchsia kind of lip. But yeah, I thought this was a good set. I'm sure I don't need to sell anyone on that. So for my deluxe gift with purchase, I got one of these. I can't remember which was which. But this was the Clinique Chubby in the Nude Foundation Stick. I got the shades on 2 different orders. Intense Ivory and Bountiful Beige. And I figured that both of these would be too dark for me. But I figured I might be able to use them for contouring. So those are the 2 shades I have. And I saw someone say that there wasn't a lot of product, like if you twist these up. But, not too bad for a deluxe size. They have 3.6 grams or 0.12 ounce. So anyway, got those to play with. Alright, and for samples, I got the Miu Miu fragrance, which I really like the packaging on, and then the Marc Jacobs Decadence. And then I got this Kate Somerville Eradicate To Go acne treatment. This is a sulfur-based acne medication, so you can see, like, you snap the tip and then I guess it has... Does it have salicylic acid? I guess not. But anyway, the liquid goes down into the tip and then you put that on your blemish and it helps to calm inflammation and I guess dry things up. So I have the Mario Badescu treatment lotion, but this I thought would be something nice to put in my like travel toiletry kit to use on the go. I haven't tried the kind of full size of this, although like I said, I've tried the Mario Badescu one. Oh, it does have salicylic acid, I just thought. The Mario Badescu I think has salicylic acid and calamine, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, same sort of idea and a nice little sample to pick up. Alright, another Sephora order. I got the Too Faced Blush, Love Flush Blush Wardrobe. And I think I showed this in my blush collection a while back, but I hadn't hauled it yet. So I kind of resisted this, but I finally gave in. And of course, once I decided it would be a good thing to pick up, it was out of stock most places, but it just randomly popped back into stock at Sephora, so figured it was a good time to get it. And then with that order, I got another Miu Miu, I got another Eradicate, I got a Verb Leave-In Mist, Detangle, Defrizz, and Conditioning, which I don't, for the life of me, I don't understand why they would put a mist product in a little packet like this. I was expecting it to, you know, be in a card with a little vial, like perfume spritzer, but no, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with that, but anyway. And then I got 2 point perks. I got the Bite Amuse Bouche lipstick in Radish, and I got another Amuse Bouche lipstick in one of my Sephora play boxes. So I was happy to see that they didn't repeat a shade that they'd already done in like a point perk. So that's a really pretty fuchsia color, right up my alley. And then I also got the Marc Jacobs Fineliner in Blacker. So I've gotten a sample of their earlier eyeliner, which I didn't think was all that amazing, to be honest. It was a little dry. I don't know if I just got a dud or whatever, but this one is a skinnier product. So the gel liner is in the same sort of packaging and whatever as the lip liner, so I thought I'd just show you the comparison there. So I will do a little, I mean, I still don't think you get like a super fine line from it, but anyway, thought I might as well pick that up for, I guess, 100 points. Alright, and then another Sephora order, I picked up the Deborah Lippmann Gel Lab Pro, and these are 2 minis, so this is $24. The full-size set, I think, is like 40 something, and I saw, I think her name is Michelle from All Lacquered Up, which is a nail polish blog, say that this was a really amazing system and gave her great wear and everything. And I picked up one of the new shades that Deborah Lippmann put out from, I think, like drugstore or beauty.com. But I didn't really want to fork out $40-some for the base and the top coat unless I was blown away by it, so I thought this was a really good option. I've only seen this size from Sephora, so but then that was $24. So to get to the $25 threshold to get a deluxe gift, I bought the this is just the empty Anastasia eyeshadow palette, and at that point I'd gotten, I think, 2 eyeshadows from like Macy's over the holidays. But this was, this plastic packaging was a new design. I think the one from Macy's available was like a 6 or 8 pan cardboard. So I didn't have like a dedicated Anastasia branded palette, which I kind of like to do if I can. So this was $1. I don't know if this is free if you purchase 4. I think at Ulta, if you purchase 4 Anastasia shadows, you get this as a gift with purchase. But anyway, it was only $1 from Sephora. So then I got the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation in the shade Dynamic, which I think is actually too light for me, if you can imagine. Has a nice little pump and everything to it, and I don't think there's actually like a shade that matches me. But this does have a lot of product in it, so I was happy about that. This is 5 ml or 0.17 fluid ounce. So, I don't know. Maybe I could make that work, I don't know. When there's a interesting foundation sample or gift with purchase that pops up, I do my kind of trick of figuring out what shades they're offering that are kind of close to my skin tone. I talk about that in my Find Your Shade Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation video, talking about kind of the Pantone Color IQ system at Sephora. So you can check that out if you'd like to find out more. Or I'm happy to do that research for any other particular foundation. If anyone's interested, you can just request that below. So for samples, I got this Makeup Forever foundation and concealer. What do they call these? Blister packs. This is in medium, so I can give that to a friend. I got the Urban Decay Ultra Definition Skin foundation. This has shades 3.5, 5, and 8. And then it has a primer as well. So I think they just, this isn't targeted towards a specific range, it's just, you know, whatever. And then finally I got this tiny Estee Edit Flash Photo Gloss, and this says it's a cool blue tint that helps your teeth flash selfie white. So I thought for like a pick 3 free, this was actually like a really nice kind of sample. It's just the tiniest like doe foot applicator. Kind of has a slight vanilla smell to it. I get pink all over it. Does that make my teeth look whiter? Look, I got product all over the applicator. But anyway, I thought that was just something different to try out. The, I think It Cosmetics used to have something similar. It was the News Anchor, like, whatever gloss. I don't know if they still make that or not, but it might be a similar option if you're interested. Alright, and final Sephora order. So, to be honest, the main reason I placed this order was to get this Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. And this is 5 grams or 0.18 ounces. So, that's what it looks like. It's kind of like this weird, I guess, cream sort of product. It smells fresh. It doesn't really smell objectionable or anything. I don't know. So this was kind of like an impulse buy. I didn't really need this or whatever, but so I got the Amazing Cosmetics Corrector. So this is the Fair to Light shade. And basically it's a double-ended product where you have they're brushes, by the way, not doe-foos, which is kind of interesting. And they feel kind of stiff, to be honest. But you have a green shade for controlling or correcting redness, and then it really looks more just like a kind of concealer-y shade. So more of a peach shade for correcting blueness or darkness under the eyes. And just for fun, this is the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector, which I've used pretty frequently. So you can kind of see the shade difference there. I don't know. I mean, I think it was $29. I've thought about returning it, but I mean, a product has to like really suck for me to bother returning it usually. But that being said, I haven't actually used it on my face, but I mean, the fact that I've had it for 3 months and I haven't used it says something. Okay. And then for other samples, I got the Marc Jacobs Remarkable sample. I got the YSL Touche Éclat Le Tint Radiance Awakening Foundation in Almond, which doesn't really have much in there. And then finally, another of the Makeup Forever medium blister packs. Alright, so that was it for Sephora. So from Ulta, I got the Duo Lash Glue. This is the brush-on strip lash adhesive, the vitamin one. And I think Alicia from Xsparkish talked about how this was her favorite and it dried really fast and everything, so thought I might as well. And then I got this Animal Lion Revitalizing Mask Sheet. So it looks like an animal, like a lion face when you put it on. And this one, it says it contains 750 milligrams of coconut water. It recharges exhausted skin with vital energy to give it a vital glow. Coconut water, chrysanthemum flower water, and lotus leaf extracts keep your skin soft and hydrated. So that'll be fun to use. Alright, and then I got this Real Techniques cleansing palette. So it's one of these that just slips on your hand like so. I usually just kind of set it on the counter. And I like it because it's smaller than my not Real Techniques, my Sigma glove, I guess. So it doesn't flop around as much, and it has this sort of lip on it, so you can kind of, I guess, leave some water or soap in here and use it, and you know, it doesn't get everywhere. So I've been enjoying that. It came with 2 samples of their brush cleanser, their brush cleansing gel, and I used one of these packets, and to be honest, I still prefer the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser just because it rinses out a lot faster. I feel like with this one you're constantly rinsing it, trying to get all the soap. But anyway, I like the palette, so that's good. Alright, and then I got some Physicians Formula products. They were doing some sort of gift with purchase where you got this gold bag, I guess, which I got sucked into. It's nice, but, you know, it's bigger than I thought it would be for one thing. But that's okay. So I got 2 of the Matte Collection eyeshadow quads. I think they were like buy one get one free or something. So I got the Classic Nudes and the Canyon Classics, which is more of a, I guess, cool toned quad. And Marnie, Miss Gold Girl, I think used this in a tutorial or a look or whatever, and she said that she liked this better than the Naked Basics, so I was intrigued. So pretty kind of minimalist packaging really, which is surprising from Physicians Formula. It has a little sponge tip applicator and a very small little mirror, which, I mean, I guess you could do your eyeshadow with, but it would be a challenge. They feel nice and silky. Maybe not quite as like thick and buttery, but they do feel soft. And that's what the shades look like, just swatched on my hand there. So that was the Classic Nudes. And then I think to get to whatever purchase amount I had to get to get the bag, I picked up the eye makeup remover lotion for normal to dry skin. And this has, I mean, it's not the best really. It has mineral oil, petrolatum, lanolin alcohol. I think I might be allergic to that actually. I've stopped using my Bite Agave lip mask because I think I mentioned in one of my videos I was getting a lot of like dermatitis on my lips, and now that I've stopped using that for a few days, it seems to be getting better. So I don't know if I want to really risk putting this near my eyes if it has the same ingredient. It also has parabens, but whatever. So we'll see. I'll have to check the ingredient list for the Agave lip mask to see if it's the same ingredient. And then what else did I get? I got this Conair, what is it called? I want to detangle in the shower is what it says. It's some sort of detangling hairbrush. Soft flexible bristles distribute conditioner. So it's basically the same idea as the wet brush, but it has a hook to it, so you can hang it in your shower if you like. And I'm a huge fan of the wet brush, and I use this, I have used it, for a few days when I couldn't find my wet brush. I just, you know, picked this up out of the box. So I think, you know, it's definitely comparable. I don't know, like, price-wise how it compares exactly, but I imagine this is definitely a product you could use, like the $3.50 off coupon from Ulta. Alright, and then I got a deluxe sample of the Better Than Sex Mascara, some sort of promo they were doing. And then this was, I guess, one of the reasons I placed the order. For one day, I think they said, they brought back this Riesling Romance palette. And I think this was like the Black Friday palette from last year. That's the back. But Nikki Roth had said how much she liked the earlier palette they'd done, which was called like Champagne Dreams or something. So I saw this and it was, I think, $15, so I figured, why not? That's just for the shades swatched there. Kind of crumbly actually, picked up a bit of product. So that's a really pretty shade right there. I like that one. That brown is nice and pigmented. So we'll see how that performs. I don't think those palettes are the same formula as the Lorac Pro palettes, which could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you feel about the Lorac Pro. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to them. I have the first and second one. I don't know if I'll cave eventually and get the third one. I might if I find it on sale or something, but I would probably get the Renaissance palette over that, but that's another story. And then finally there was this Smashbox gift with purchase. I don't know if this was like a, I think this was like a beauty break. So every Wednesday they have a special little kit, for most Wednesdays anyway, from like 10 to 2 or whenever they run out. If you buy like $50 worth of stuff. So the ubiquitous Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which I've gotten so many times. There's also this little sample. I don't know if this came in the bag or if it was separate and I just threw it in here, but got that. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, which has, it looks like sweet almond oil, apricot oil, jojoba seed oil, sunflower seed oil, etc., etc. So I bet this is nice and moisturizing. I don't know if I would go out of my way to purchase this over like just another face oil, but it's okay. And then I got this Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color in Beverly Hills Blush. So just a little pencil like that. I might give this away, so I don't want to swatch it. And then finally a Photo Finish Lash Primer, which is just one of your white primers. Alright, so that was Ulta. Alright, so from Paula's Choice, I got the Resist Weekly Resurfacing Treatment. This is 10% AHA, which is glycolic acid. This is only 2 fluid ounce, and this was like $24.50. I think it was actually on sale. But it just has that little kind of dispenser, kind of like their toners do. So I haven't actually, oh, here am I. So I haven't actually tried this yet, but we'll see. I brought out my Daily Smoothing Treatment, which is 5% AHA. That I've had for a little while. This is 1.7 fluid. See, this is what gets me, is this says it's 1.7 fluid ounce, 50 ml, but this, it looks a lot bigger. So I thought I was getting gypped, but you're actually getting more product. This is more liquidy, and this is more of a kind of like lotiony texture. Also has kind of an orange tint, which is different, but anyway, I've liked this. Hopefully I'll like the 10%. Alright, and since I'm talking about exfoliants, I also picked up from Target, this is the, where's the front of it? There is no front. The Pixie Glow Peel Pads. This is 20% glycolic acid with rose water. Advanced exfoliating treatment. And I've used this on my face and was totally fine with it, didn't have any sensitivity. So these are just like little, kind of like cotton rounds. They have a bit of a texture to them. So anyway, so I'm like fully covered in all the different strengths of glycolic acid, but I think Target was doing some sort of deal where you got a $5 gift card if you bought like $20 or $25 worth of beauty or personal care items. And I think they're actually doing that now. This is the, I think 15th of June. So anyway, so they seem to do that periodically. You might want to keep your eyes peeled for those, especially for like Pixie products, because they sell those at Target. And then one more purchase from Paula's Choice. I got their eye cream, anti-aging eye cream. This is ½ an ounce, which is I think pretty standard when it comes to eye creams. And this is just a little tube. Dispenses like so. When I first got it, I don't know, I felt like it was too thick, really. I don't know if you can see that. So it wasn't what I was used to, and I think for some people this would definitely be too thick, especially for the daytime. It's one of those, like, if you don't rub it in enough, it kind of like sits on your skin and just pills a little bit. But it is very moisturizing. This has shea butter, glycerin, has dimethicone, and a lot of other things. I don't really know what they are. So I have mixed feelings about this. It's not the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest. This is, or on sale at least, I think it was $27.20. It says it has shea butter and peptides. It softens the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So I might repurchase it and only use it at night. I just haven't really decided yet. But anyway, I got that. And then I got 3 little samples. I got a sample of the 5% Daily Smoothing Treatment, which I just showed you. And then 2 samples of the Resist Advanced Replenishing Toner for like travel purposes, I guess. Alright, hang in there, guys. From Saks, actually, I think they've given me like a 15% off code. They emailed it to me, so I would get on their email list because earlier in the year I got like a 20% off code, so I guess they're trying to remain competitive in the beauty sales field. And then I think Ebates was also doing 15% cash back, so I think I paid $33.60 and then I got 15% cash back on top of that, so you know, pretty good deal on a high-end product. So this is the Touche Éclat from YSL, and I'd never purchased this before, but the main reason, to be honest, this is one of those like collector's items that I'll probably hang on to for years and years. It says, I am not a morning person. I don't know if that's gonna focus on that. So, you know, it has that gold and black theme to it, and I don't know if you can tell from my pillows back there, but gold and black are kind of my, I guess, my future beauty room colors whenever I have one, which will not be for a very long time, but that's alright. So I got this pen holder from eBay, and I think this paper bit peels off, or you can, you know, use some sort of command hook to place this somewhere or whatever, but I just thought it would be really nice to display the pen like so one day. Just have it on a shelf or something. So anyway, dreams of grandeur there. So again, from Amazon, I got some lashes, which I'm not really too crazy about, to be honest. These are the trio lashes, which I heard were easier to apply than strip lashes, which I feel like I'm finally kind of getting the hang of, but I don't want to jinx anything. But I find that it's just harder to get like the angle right on trio lashes or single lashes or whatever. So this is the so this is the short combo. It has short and extra short, and it had a little pot of glue and some tweezers. The pot of glue was completely dried out and I threw it away because it was not usable. And then I also tried, this came as a 3-pack, so I don't know if I actually, maybe I got some of these off, I don't know. But these have short and medium, so I have 3 of those, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But so from drugstore.com, I got a couple things. I got this It's a 10 leave-in product. This is 4 fluid ounce. This was only $10, so I don't know if they were just running a sale or it was just a good deal or what, but this is actually like almost completely done. It's to the point where it's like really hard to get any product out. So it's kind of like an empties and a haul in one video. And then I also got the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and this is like a liquid shadow and glitter. And again, Miss Gold Girl, I think, used this in conjunction with that Physicians Formula quad that I showed you, so you know, it was like $7 or something, so I kind of figured why not. It's always good to have some glitter on hand. So did I tell you this is in the shade Topaz something, I think. Topaz Twinkle. So that'll be fun to play with. Alright, so just 2 more stores to show you. Actually I lied. I got 2 of the new Revlon blushes. This is in, does it say where you are? Rosé Champagne and Pearlescent Pink. I think I also showed this in my blush collection however many months ago. So I got those because they're cheap and you know, people were talking about them. And then I got the Smashbox Photo Matte Eyes palette, and I just filmed a demo, so I'm going to do like a whole dedicated review video to this palette, but it's just an itty bitty little guy, and they're all matte shadows, so there's 8 in there, so kind of just a nice sort of your basics travel shadow. It has some I guess I would say on the whole it's more cool toned, but there are some shades that lean a little bit warmer, so nice little collection of shades there. It's a miniature version of the full size that they do. And then I got that from HSN, so it retails for $24, but I had like a 20% off code or something for HSN, so I thought that was decent. And then randomly I got this collection of samples from HSN, which have like nothing to do with beauty, so I guess they were just throwing them in every box. But it has the Gaines Fireworks In-Wash Scent Booster, 3-in-1 detergent pack, another one, a Tide Pods, and Tide and Gain are both Procter & Gamble, so I guess whatever. A coupon to Tide Pods that has already expired. Let's see, what is this? Some sort of raffle or whatever. A Gain coupon that has also expired, and a Downy Fresh Protect. So I prefer unscented laundry products, but hey, why not? Last but not least, actually it is kind of least, I purchased the Alterna Caviar shampoo from Dermstore. And this is the pump size, so this is the 16.5 fluid ounce. I think the regular size is like 8.5. And what I did was I actually took the new like container, the product, and put it in my shower using my existing pump. Because I don't know if you can see, it's like really grody and disgusting. It basically, I think the pump had somehow like gotten, you know, was dislodged or something in transit, and it dispensed some of the product into the box. And I should have like gotten around to contacting them or whatever, but I figured I didn't lose that much product, and I'd actually gotten that shampoo at a 30% off discount. Dermstore does sales quite frequently, but if you just try the code just for you 30 and see if that gets you 30% off, they'll email that or some variation of it to me fairly frequently, but sometimes just even if you don't get emailed it, if you try it, it'll work. So Dermstore, I'm kind of on the fence with their, I guess, quality control and customer service, but they do offer some really good discounts, so, you know, it's one of those. So I hope you guys enjoyed that rather long haul. I hope I can edit it down to a reasonable length. And stay tuned, I might power through and film my April haul after this. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.